sister-in-law.
Hey everybody, come on in. It is time to cook Sunday dinner, and we're going to have some cabbage, as you can see. And y'all are saying those hands look familiar. They are Tanya's hands. Tanya's cutting the cabbage for me, so she felt like it was just too much for me, too much of a strain on my chest and all. So she agreed to cut the cabbage for me. They already know.
They already know.
Yes. Oh, Tansy is over there on the other side.
Chef. She trying to be the back driver chef.
What they call the preparing chef?
No, just the sous chef.
And y'all see how I just cut it down the middle. I cut it in half, took the core pieces out, and then I just cut it down the middle and then did almost like slices.
So this is going to be part of our dinner. This is going to be a real, just little to no cooking. The most cooking that's going to happen is going to be on this cabbage. My girlfriend Barb, remember last Sunday she did the shepherd's pie. So this time she brought over some, what the name of it? Jerk chicken. So we're going to have the cabbage, we're going to have jerk chicken, and we're going to do some Caribbean coleslaw and a little bit of little corn pones or something like that. But anyway, just a nice laid back, really delicious dinner. Y'all know we have to do Sunday dinner. We just miss doing it so much. And thanks to Barbara, we didn't have to get in here and do a whole lot of cooking. Cause she's has a beautiful, wonderful restaurant, Be Sweeny's, and we just appreciate her so much. So, anywho, we're getting these cabbage cleaned up, and in a few minutes I'm going to get them over here on the other side and get them going on the stove. So, hold on just 1 second. I'll give y'all time to go ahead and get your stuff started, so wait just a minute for me. Okay, y'all, you know we have to have some onion going on, so she's going to, this is a huge, one big onion that she's just going to slice up to go into the cabbage to get help to season. And of course we're going to cook it with some chicken bouillon seasoning and a little bit of margarine. Probably drop a couple pieces of turkey bacon in there just for a little bit of extra seasoning. Not a whole lot, but the seasoning is going to be in your condiments for the most part. So a real simple dish when you want to eat steamed cabbage. We're going to just steam it real lightly rather than stir fry it. And I think, you know, you can start tasting foods, and every time I think about cabbage, you know, you think about cornbread. So I just might make some little corn patties, something real simple to go along with it as well.
And onions don't have to be perfect because they're going to cook down and do what they need to do.
Right, they don't have to be cut in any perfect shapes or anything like that. Just get them cut up so they can get blended well through the dish that you're making.
Okay.
Tanya, thank you so much. So she's sous chefing for me today, so I don't have to use that strength to chop and cut with. Okay, be right back.
Okay.
Okay, y'all, what I'm going to do right here, I've got about a cup of water in this pan. I'm going to let it bring to a boil with about a not my Jethro size tablespoon, but about a regular tablespoon of the chicken bouillon broth in there. And of course, you know, I want to put a little bit of my complete seasoning in there to help season. I'm just going to shake it over there, not a whole lot, because remember, I'm not doing a lot of salt these days. So that's about a half a teaspoon of seasoning that goes in there. And I am told now that I can use margarine rather than butter. As far as for my health, margarine is better if I'm going to use either oil or some olive oil. I don't have olive oil, so I'm just going to use a teaspoon of margarine to go in there to sort of help to season it as well. And once that water comes to a boil, I'm just going to throw the cabbage and onion in there and then cover it and let it steam on down. So just 1 cup of water is all we got going there. That's 1 nice tablespoon of margarine. And of course, this is that smart balance. It's supposed to be a little bit better than just regular, in fact, they call it heart smart. It's supposed to be a little bit better than just regular margarine. It's sort of in between butter and margarine. So this is the doctor's recommended, so I suppose they know what they're talking about. So we're using Smart Balance. And again, we're gonna let this water and these seasonings come to a good boil, and then we're just gonna throw those cabbage in there, cover them, and let them steam for about 15-20 minutes, and they'll be ready to go. And then, of course, the rest of the meal is gonna be. Did y'all want rice or not?
No, we can just do the potato salad.
Okay. Oh, that's right. Barb brought us some potato salad as well. So we're gonna have the cabbage, the jerk chicken, and the Caribbean coleslaw.
Here's the jerk chicken.
There's the jerk chicken. She pulled it off the bone and seasoned it. Now y'all know that's gonna be good.
Yum.
So I'm gonna make some little corn pones while the cabbage is cooking. I'll make a couple little hoe cakes, as we call them. And that'll do, like I said, a nice, quiet dinner. Didn't require a lot of cooking because Barbara did all the work, and we thank her so much for that. That's what happened, like one of my pastors used to say, that's what happened when you're good. When you be good, that's what happened. Folks do good things for you. So, you know, the Word of God tells us to do good as often as possible, and it'll come right back to you. So, again, you know, what we always do, take care of each other, pray for each other. Keep those prayers going up for all the things that's going on, the weather that's going on in the Northeast again. And you know what? I need to check on that weather in overseas. I'm not sure about that, what's going on with that. But nonetheless, we can continue to pray anyway. You know, we always talk about praying without ceasing when it comes to the things that's going on in this world today. And of course, we're also thankful. It's fall. Cool, beautiful weather. The leaves are falling off the trees, and it is absolutely gorgeous outside. So we're glad to see this nice, cool weather, especially now. It's just good that the air, you can feel the air being clean. It's amazing how God brings the hot weather, the humid weather, and then He brings that nice, cool weather to clean the air. So we're glad to see the changing of the leaves. So, okay, I think this water is coming to a boil, and we're going to go ahead and see how it's sort of rolling. We're going to go ahead and start putting the cabbage in, and like I said, we're going to cover it and let it cook for about 15 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, here we go, y'all. It's time to just drop these cabbage in there, and we may have to let them wilt down a little bit and add to it, but I think this pan will hold most of it for the most part. And you know, one thing about cabbage, this is a lot of cabbage. Cabbage freezes well. It stays over in the fridge. I think Barbara was the one that taught me that when you have leftovers, 3 days is the max. So even if we don't eat them all and have something left over, I was amazed that cabbage freezes. It comes out and it's not really mushy. While we're putting on those layers of cabbage, I'm gonna go ahead and sprinkle a little bit of garlic powder, and you know, we gotta have some black pepper going on in there. There it goes. Sprinkle a little bit of black pepper in between layers, and we'll just continue to. You're probably wondering why we didn't put just that 1 cup of water in these cabbages. You know, we always talk about certain vegetables that produce a lot of water, and cabbage is one of them. So we don't need a lot of water in cabbage. It's just going to produce water. I call it my water veggies. And you know what? That's why veggies are so good for you, because they have a good water content. Okay, so they're all in. I'm going to sprinkle just a little bit more black pepper right on top of that. And a little bit more garlic powder right on top of that. And a little bit of complete seasoning on top of that. And we're going to just let them sit there and cook for a minute or two. And then they'll get down to the point where we can go ahead and put the lid on them and just let them cook. And the last thing, and
that smells good.
Yeah, those seasons just get going. I guess
I still need to find that complete seasoning.
See, the thing about a lot of people ask, in the store, complete seasons is on the international season side. It's not with the regular season. It's over on the international
Sneak peek
section.
at Mom. Y'all don't hardly ever see her.
The complete season is on the international side, and that's why a lot of people miss it. Because for the long, I still am not figured out. Maybe it's because it has a combination of so many different seasons. I don't know. I'm pouring a couple caps full of vinegar in here. And then I'm going to put just a tad of brown sugar, but that's when the cabbage get nice and wilted down. Okay? So, now we're going to go ahead I'm going to reach across right here, and we're going to grab the lid, press, and there it is. I'm going to let it stay on high until everything cooks down, and when it all cooks down, I'll give it a stir and I'll lower the heat and let it cook for those 15 minutes. That's it, y'all.
Okay, Mom's making some cornbread. She's already poured the cornmeal, which is a House of Archery. Y'all know. And she's gonna put that up, so we'll have that to eat with dinner.
Yes, indeed.
Okay, and the cabbage is still wilting down and cooking down beautifully. Y'all want to hear that simmer taste of Southern eating, y'all? That's the sound of Southern eating, I should say. Yeah.
Because I can smell when something is brown enough. And people say, I can smell.
You can smell when
it
something
has a certain smell to it when it's brown. And then I can hear when stuff is browning. Because if you're cooking stuff, say like if you have to use a small amount of oil, you'll hear a certain sizzle when it's a lot of oil. When that oil gets low, you'll hear it go shh. And then that sense of smell will kick in as well. And then that's when you jump up from the table or jump up and run upstairs right quick before it burns.
And it's true, when you're cooking, you will learn certain scents and certain sounds. It sounds funny and weird, but you will. You will definitely know. Like when you baking something, especially cornbread is really a good indicator. When you're baking cornbread or even type of cake, you know if it's get to a certain scent, you like, that's what Mom was just saying. You jump up and like, I gotta take it out because it's gonna be too. All right, we'll come back.
About a tablespoonful of oil in this pan here for my cornbread. And then I'm going to pour about a 3/4 cup of oil in that cornbread mix itself. An egg. For right now, 1/4 cup of milk. Y'all know I gotta get my sugar going up, 'cause my children like sweet cornbread. And this is not gonna be a big old thick pan. This is gonna be just a nice kind of a small pan. Just something to go along with the cabbage. You know you have to have a little corn dodger. My mom used to call it corn dodger. Need a little corn dodger to go with it. Let me get some sugar. 1/4 cup of sugar is going to go in here.
About 1/4 cup of sugar.
Right. You know, that's my 1/4 cup. You just give it a good, nice stir like that.
Not too much strain on you, is it, Mom?
No. Let's get a little bit more milk going here to loosen it up just a little bit. Just a little bit more to loosen it. Get it over the sink so you mess if you make a mess. House Archery is just one of those cornmeal mixes that I've been using for years and years and years. And they make the breaders and meal and all those kind of things. This is just a really good brand of cornmeal, and I love it.
House of Archery. Yep. And they make chicken breaders, seafood breaders.
I can taste my sugar in that.
But
that wasn't a real, yeah, that wasn't a real 4th of a cup. That's what happened with that. You want it to taste a certain way. The children love it.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if Tania's the one. She's my
Tania and
cornbread
Lauren.
baby.
Yeah.
I always cook a big pan if I know she's coming, because she'll take half the pan home with her. So just put it right to the pan, and we're gonna bake it for about 20 minutes. And we got us some good old cornbread. You know what? That grease, that extra grease in there, my mom used to call it really short. She liked her cornbread real short. And we just gonna put it into the oven at 400 degrees for about 20 minutes. And we're done. That's all there is to it. That's
all right.
all there is to it. Let's put these up.
Looking good.
Drop me a little bit of brown sugar on top of the cabbage.
Okay. A little brown sugar on there.
That was good to go. About a good tablespoonful just to get it going with that vinegar. Get a little, just a hint of a little bit of sweet and sour in there, just enough to change the flavor of that cabbage where you be trying to figure out what is that.
Yeah.
So
And it also helps to curb like any type of bitterness.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Bread.
All right. The cornbread is done and ready.
Got to heat up some of this. Y'all, dinner is served. Everything is ready. We get ready to sit back, relax, and enjoy this meal. Hold on, I don't want to compete with the TV. Hang on. Okay, y'all, dinner is ready to be served. Again, this is mainly compliments of beef Sweeney's. This beautiful, wonderful jerk chicken that is pulled jerk chicken. Pan of nice homemade cornbread. And this is Barbara's Caribbean coleslaw that goes pairs well with that with the chicken, and of course we did the Tanya and I did the cabbage. So we get ready to sit back, relax, and enjoy this meal. Hope y'all got in the kitchen and cooked you something good to go along with, so we can all sit down together, because I hear the flavor train rolling in, and we're gonna sit back, relax, and enjoy. And remember to keep each other prayed up for all the things that's going on around the country. And remember, we talked about reconciliation, so I'm hoping that you're still considering reconciliation within your families, outside of your families, and whatever. And until I decide to cook again, y'all, I'm going to say love you guys. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for hanging in there with me. And I'm trying as hard as I can to get back full force. I'm still enjoying cooking, as you can see, but they holding me back. They holding me back, y'all. They won't let me go full throttle, and I really can't. And I'm trying to follow the doctor's orders, but just know this: they're taking really good care of me. But we still have to eat something, so I figure it might as well be something good. And like I said, my girl Barbara just come through like a champ for me. So until I decide to cook again, thank y'all for tuning in. Love you guys. Toodaloo.